almost borderline sweat. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel if you're not new here, and welcome to my channel if you're new here. So yeah, as you can tell, I'm out of practice. It's been like what, 2 months since I filmed, and I cannot tell you how happy I am to be filming it. It took forever to get the motivation to actually film because a little life update. I'll put like timestamps for when the video actually starts. But if you want to hear like a quick update of my life, I got COVID the first week of this year, and I tested negative. So the fish is back, and yeah, I'm so happy that my whole family and I we tested positive. But then we tested negative. Like it wasn't that bad for us, but we were all home quarantined and we got fine within a week, touch wood. And I'm so grateful that we could recover. It wasn't that bad besides my body pains. I really couldn't do much. I have 2 big assignments to submit, so I couldn't really rest mentally. I still had to work on my assignments, so I've been doing that. That's why I haven't been filming, because I can make a reel, but a YouTube video takes like so much more time because there's filming and the editing takes so much time. So yeah, not making excuses. And then December was Christmas. As you can see, this is new. There's a new paint here, so my room was repainted, and I also had my exam, so that's why I didn't film. But I am back, and today I'm doing a little reflection on the past year that has gone by, even though it was the fastest, slowest year yet. And I know a lot of you can agree, but yeah, I've been rambling a lot. Let's get started, and I'm going to be doing like this clean girl makeup with like a double liner, which is not really clean girl makeup, but it's a bit extra. But let's say like the fancier, more bougie take on the clean girl makeup, which is already bougie to begin with. But yeah, it is what it is. Your besties in a bit. So I've already primed. I've used the e.l.f. Flawless Putty Primer, and I really like it. So I'm going to set on my skin, and I'm going to do brows. I'm using my Wet n Wild retractable brow pencil. I'm just going to do like a light fluffy brow moment, and I'm going to speed you through it because I find brows boring. Can't believe how much I miss talking to myself. Anyways, this one's a bit of a mess, but it's okay. Like, we adjust. I don't have to put much effort for my brows because I just get them done and then filling them in is really easy. And my brows are very forgiving, I feel. I don't know, not me obsessing over my brows. Did y'all miss this daily dose, weekly dose of narcissism? I mean, come on, you got to miss that. Are we living for this hairstyle? I think so. I am. So that's what really matters. I'm living for the hairstyle because it's my head. Don't like it too perfect because it gives me very IG brow vibes, which I absolutely despise. So I'm using the NYX Dark Circle Corrector for my acne scars. So yeah, I'm just gonna quickly do that. It's really boring. I just take that with a little brushy and pat it on those little spots. We're channeling our inner French baddie, you know. And some around my mouth because we get hyperpigmentation there. Taking my damp e.l.f. sponge to really make it look less orange because it's basically an orange cheek corrector, and I'm kind of adding that into my skin. This is gonna just even out the skin tone. It's not gonna get rid of the texture, obviously. That's not obvious to some people. That's really mean of me to say, but yeah, I'm sorry. Now we're taking LA Girl Pro Coverage HD foundation, taking like just like half a pump and dotting that over my skin. And before I start blending it in, I saw people spray like their face with setting spray to make like the this last, and it's also dewy. This is like a glowy spray, so I'm gonna spray that. We're gonna see if that helps. That really helped blend it like super easily. I think I'm gonna do that more often. Love that. Because I love a good dewy base, because your girl has a dry, crusty Sahara desert skin and acne prone skin, so it's just like the best combination in the world. I'm telling you, I promise. My eyelids get really oily really fast, but my T-zone is like fine. She behaves, you know. She's a goodie. Now that that's done, so then I'm taking my MAC Spotlight Ready Liquid Coverage Concealer in 07. So I feel like 2021. I did like challenge myself a bit. Really proud of whatever tiny things that to me are not really tiny, but another person they would not seem as important. But I'm glad I could achieve those. Really proud of me. Like, one of the things was reading a lot. That's like the most common resolution I've probably heard a billion times. So I actually read 52 books in 2021, and my resolution was one book per week, and there's 52 weeks in a year. I'm really proud of how far I've come. But this year, my goal is really 30 books, but I put such a low goal compared to last year, because I just want to read quality books. And last year, if I picked up a book and I didn't like it, I still read it. So I'm not going to do that this year. If I don't like a book, I'm going to stop. So, but sometimes when I don't like a book in the start, sometimes it picks up, then I like it at the end. But that's only with fiction. With non-fiction, I should give up if I don't like the book. Make sure to take the concealer above the lids as well. Then I'm going to take this powder, the lightest powder here, and set my under eyes, because it's like a gorgeous shade. And set my T-zone with that same lighter powder. Then something that's really impacted me for the better was journaling about gratitude. I think that's really a humbling experience, and it's human to take sometimes mundane things for granted. Now let's get back to eyeshadow. I'm going to be using this wonderful Revolution Ultimate Nudes palette in the shade Medium. I love this palette. Like, the colors are to die for. If you're my skin tone, you need this palette. The Huda Beauty one it's like a dupe, but the Huda Beauty one is too expensive. But I have so many nude shades, like expensive nude palettes. I just needed something like foolproof. So yeah, first I'll take this shade, then I'll take this shade, and then I'll take this shade. So yeah, first I'm taking that purpley light shade and using that in my crease, like as the base transition shade. I'm not put like a super light, I've put a really thin layer of concealer so you can't really see, but it's there. Like, the color is there. It's just a nice light wash of color. Then I'm taking that medium brown, just like sloppily putting that all over, lower a bit. The darker shade in the top row and the outer one. Then that medium brown, I'm just gonna run it under my lash line. Now I'm taking this top bronzy shade in my middle finger of my right hand. Is coming handy because I broke this, literally, not trying to flip you, I literally broke this on Christmas Day. So yeah, so I'm using that finger to apply this on the center of my eyelid. It's a gorgeous brownie shade with like some purple reflex, but it's not too metallic. It's just a nice, like, if it catches the light, it's like a gorgeous color. Gorgeous color. I don't want to pack it on too much because this is still like a clean girl-ish makeup look, in air quotes. I say clean girl in air quotes. Then I'm taking this Pixie by Petra. My sister got me this for Christmas highlighter. I'm taking the gold one on the inner corners of my eye. While we're at it, just some on the brow bone as well. Now is the fun part. First I'm going to draw like the inner corners of my eye. Then I'm going to draw a small ring, 3/4 to my eye. Then where the crease of the eye is there, here, I'm going to drag it out there. but I'm not going to connect the bottom and the down one. First, it's going to draw the inner corner part. Okay, now we're going to draw an upward liner, like so. Yeah, and I'm just going to do this on the other eye and be right back. So I finished the double liner. It's so dainty and cute. I just line my bottom lash line with a bit of dark brown. Also, I tight line my eye and I put mascara. So then I'm taking this light color, and there's like an empty negative space between the lines because they are not attached. Then I am taking a fluffy brush and I'm just ever so slightly contouring my nose. I'm taking this medium brown shade. I don't really follow any particular method. I just follow my brow. Then I put some under my lips and above too, ever so slightly, not with a heavy hand. Then I'm going to take a contour brush. Anyways, if last year you did get into reading, I think this is your sign to get into reading. Speaking of reading, I know that Colleen Hoover is like so popular, so I obviously checked out her books. So last year I read Ugly Love, which I like. I think it would be a 4.5 stars for me, not 5 stars, because the starting I feel I didn't like as much as I like the last 100 pages. It was the last 100 pages really reeled me in. But I just read Verity by Colleen Hoover. It was so good, like so good. It like is super engaging from the beginning. And now that I've checked out this book, I'm really excited to read her other books. But like this has definitely raised the bar really high. So I'm curious if I will be disappointed by reading her other books because it won't be as good as Verity. But anyways, I am taking a blush. I'm applying blush now. Why did I say it like that? I'm taking this bluish pink blush. I'm really into bluish pink blushes ever since that your blush went viral. Like a rumor sparked that Kylie wears that, but she doesn't actually wear that. But like I really like the bright blush. So I'm gonna tell you how I recreate that. So I'm taking this bluish pink blush and I'm gonna take that and apply it to the apples of my cheeks, especially on the upper part. Look, they're so pretty. Then I'm taking some on my nose. And then I will take highlighter, the same Pixie highlighter. I'm taking the gold side. First I'm going to highlight my nose. And then I'm going to put some on my cheeks. But before that I'm just going to put some highlighter, some setting spray. And then I'm going to take the gold stuff. And a good drugstore alternative would be the Maybelline one. It's literally that. Tad bit smoother, but I really like the Maybelline one as well. The undertones are different, but you're looking for a similar formula, then the Maybelline one just does the trick, honestly. On my chin and some on my forehead because you have to look hydrated, you know. It's almost borderline sweat. Kiona 2022. Almost borderline sweat. Then, my favorite part. I'm sorry I didn't talk much about 2021. I don't know. I spoke enough, I feel. So I'm directly going to lip liner. I'm using the good old Wet n Wild Chestnut. Overlining my lips in the center and then meeting it on my natural lip line in the corners. Then I'm taking the Clarins lipstick. This is like a moisture lipstick in the shade 732. I'm just going to be dabbing it. Looks super pink on camera. It's not that pink IRL. Anyways, using a brown gloss to neutralize it. This is the e.l.f. lip lacquer in the shade Love Bite. Looks really intense on camera, but it's like the most beautiful lip combo IRL. I promise. I pinky swear. I pinky swear. A last spritz of setting spray. We're gonna let are dry, and then I'm going to give you a final reveal. So this is the final result. It looks even more stunning in real life. So yeah, I'm gonna add some pictures so that you can see that, to show you how good it looks. And I think I have my everyday makeup routine of 2022 down. I'm so happy with how it turned out. I'm so excited to do this look all the time. But anyways, thank you so much for being patient and listening to what I had to say and what makeup I had to do. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe. I'll see you in my next one. Please come back. So yeah, bye.